Hello everyone, it's UrPeaceKeeper, and it's time for live stream number 15. We are already up to that incredible number of live streams. It's hard to believe that we've been doing this now for, well, this will be coming up on 3 months, and I don't think we've had much in the way of streams really below, like 80 people consistently. Awesome. Absolutely amazing. As with every live stream, we're going to start off with the stream schedule. Today is February 20th, 2018. It's obviously 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. The next live stream will be the 24th of February 2018, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. That is going to be this Saturday. And I have made plenty of special arrangements specifically for that. So, hello everyone, welcome. Okay, let's, well, for one, why don't I, actually switch things over to the game? Oh, it's been kind of a long day, so, oh, would you look at that? Nothing but black screen. There it goes. Boy, I think Open Broadcast Studio is about like me right now, about half awake and not really capable of functioning properly. Especially not without copious amounts of caffeine. Long story short, I got called into work this morning. Yeah, it was rough. So we're gonna start this off with an Imperator Nikolai battle, just to start things off nice and easy. Do some legitimate seal clubbing because, well, unsurprisingly, I have not done any warm up at all today. And of course, we're rocking the, do they call it Stormwind camo? Is that what they call it? Yeah. They call it Stormwind camo, but it's conveniently the camo of the Imperial Russian Navy. Legitimately. So, Imperator Nikolai, let's go. Well, is this when I say something about Alexa buying something? I'm sorry, I didn't hear that. Oh, man, welcome everybody. Like I said before, we're gonna start off with Imperator Nikolai, and of course there would be carriers in this there game. Map is Ring. I think we're gonna go to the south on Ring, so that's gonna be our first option for today. As with always, as people are starting to roll in, if you're not a member of the Discord and you want to be, all the information is down in the description there. There's also information for those who wish to donate if you would like to. Of course, don't feel obligated to do that, but the information is there for those who want to do it. Jeff, I like that idea. Like, legitimately buy me the USS Missouri. Alexa, buy me the USS Missouri. Did it work, Jim? I'm sorry, I didn't get that. Oh. So how's everybody been so far this start of this week? I know I've definitely been having, it's on again. Alexa, buy me the USS Missouri. I know this week has been kind of a weird off start for me. I was supposed to have 2 days off and it ended up not working out. I only got the one. But hey, another day, another dollar, I suppose. We get closer and closer to finishing the project car. Hopefully everybody else is having a hopefully everyone else is having a good start of their week. Of course, Imperator Nikolai is absolutely fantastic AA. I have a grand total of 9 DPS. You had 4 monsters today thanks to everything being backwards. What? Why are things backwards? Got the French captain without paying? Nice. I ended up getting mine through a combination of the premium French crates and the regular French crates. Not too shabby of a week in Alaska. Hopefully staying warm. Hello, incoming fire from an ice. Of course! Of freaking course! One friggin' fire from one shell hit. Oh, great. Well, keep shooting at my burning Hulk as I turn the other way here. At this point, I'm just hoping for, like, Dev Strike St. Louis, or just one over pen for 860 damage. My job to fix it. What? Got the Normandy and testing. Uh-oh. Peter, sorry to hear about your grandmother. Well, St. Louis got smoked early on in the match. On to the next best target. Oh, look at Clemson. How fantastic. Let's see if we can't Nazi ourselves. No, we're not going to. We are going to escape. You know, I wish I had a brain. Kind of wish that it was easier for me to hit things. Yeah, this is a Stormwind one. Stormwind camouflage is the name of this camo. And speaking of Nazi-ing, wasn't me this time. Yeah, how about 10 grand? I'll buy that. Okay, so let's. You're going back up through the chat. Got the Normandy. Congrats on getting the Normie. The Normie. I think that's a good nickname for that ship. Congrats on getting the Normandy. Normandy. We got to get our French baguette on. We will be breaking out Richelieu today, so don't worry. There will be some good times to be had. And of course I missed him. Okay, so we're gonna focus on this Kohlberg because he is coming up. So 68 in Cleveland? Are you serious? Man, it's like 18. 1-8 where I'm at. Clemson or Kohlberg? Kohlberg doesn't have torpedoes, but I can't see the Clemson. There's the Clemson. We're gonna boop him. Boop! I don't know what he shouted in Russian, but he sounded very angry. Alright, we are going to turn and address this Kohlberg. Because at some point we're going to have no choice but to do so. Because he is being annoying. But that Clemson there, I want to say, is going to come off on that other side over there. We're going to probably end up dying to him. I have the feeling. 10 grand! Get balanced, Vorish! Please! I said get balance! And look, Clemson on the other side of the island, which I'm really not all that concerned about because there's enough of a space here that I don't have anything to really be worried about. There's a Phoenix over there, though. So the Clemson was coming around this side of the island. Maybe we can boop him one more time. Hello, Tovarish, you capitalist pig. I would not recommend you turn like that, but if you would like, I can go ahead and get Vasily to load up the rounds and take you out of commission. Yes! Please, continue to get closer. It'll all be over soon. See, he launched his torpedoes a little too soon. If I were him, I would have just waited, but nope. Carrier's gonna end up taking care of him. We're gonna slow down, we're gonna slam on the brakes, and then we're gonna turn back to the south here. So we can engage Mr. Phoenix and Nassau in our balance boat. I cannot believe that our, whatever the ship that was. Oh, hello, Mr. Phoenix. I would like to say hello to you, too. So please, accept my love. Aye. Well, we are going to go ahead and end up beaching ourselves. This is not how I want to go, but this is how I go. And nothing but overpens because Phoenix, yeah. Because tissue paper boat is made of tissue paper. And we'll probably end up eating a citadel from behind, or a torpedo from behind. Nope. Whew, we lucked out. Where are we? Somebody going to kill this Phoenix? We're gonna fire one salvo at him, and then we're gonna fire the rest over at the other targets here. Oh, I bleed 2 hit points. You kidding me? Okay, since nobody's going after our cap, we're gonna have to turn around and do that. So, alright. Alexa, buy me a Yamato. Woo, live stream! Will, what's going on, man? Glad to have you. Happy to start at tier 6. Oh. If Kaba and this BB is what the Russian BBs are going to be like, yeah. Well, we know it will be balanced boat, no matter what. I don't think this, we're gonna have to get, the St. Louis is just gonna have to YOLO rush the cap, because I don't know that there's gonna be any way for us to accurately judge where this, the ship is at in the smoke. And he's just giving away his position, which is frustrating, because that means he's probably gonna eat torpedoes before he gets there, and then it's gonna be down to a Hail Mary pass to get it back. Ah. Selenium can't punch through island, you see. It's just a matter of time. Get Vasily to help with punching through island. Speaking of punching islands, how about punching Isokazian face? Aye. There's another destroyer. There has to be another destroyer in there because this Isokaze just flat doesn't have the capabilities there. Now, it is. Please give me kill. That'll work. I'm traversing because I know he's got torpedoes launched. I just know it. Like I can feel it. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Probably gonna get copyright struck for that. Kill it! Secondaries, do your job! Now? No! This is my cap, not your cap! Now it is time for me to engage Wyoming. We shall be called Victor Pavel Andreevich. Ah, we're gonna end up eating a bunch of torpedoes from the carrier. Woo! Soviet bias be blessing us. Our selenium torpedo belt did work. Ay. Ouch! How? Angled? Hello? Oh, come on, guns. Gonna need more than this. At least allow me to return the favor to him. Friggin' Kawachi. We're gonna turn this other way. Towards our Kawachi friend. This should help minimize incoming damage a lot. Ay. Good night! Balance Boat says hello. Now I'm trying to debate what I want to do with this Kawachi because, in truth, the Kawachi could probably kill me pretty easily. Yeah, I know the Wyoming Citadel'd me. The question is how? Ah! Welp. Woo! This is gonna be close. Oh, yeah, you bleeding! Repair quicker! Please, dear God, repair quicker! Getting the selenium inbound! No! Oh, that was a big loss. Woo! Nice! Holy cow! Oh, this balance boat is grand Tvorish. Look at what's happened. We get ourselves lots of kill. Ah, spasiba. It is glorious Imperial Russian Navy armor and camouflage. Why did I do what? Why did I, decide to smack the ever-living crap out of that poor Kawachi? Man, we got so lucky with that heal, though, and the timing on it, because that heal, I was down to like 700 hit points. I was down to like 700 hit points, and I'm sitting here going, I am so dead, there is absolutely no way that he's going to miss and I am not going to die, and nope. Chekot, aka Moon Puma. Privyat, Tvorish. Where did I get that camo? This is the Stormwind camo that you get randomly in the crates and stuff, but it is Imperial Russian Navy camouflage. Tvorish is this is best camo. This is only for best Slav. No Gopnik found here. Ooh, detonated in Nassau. Ooh. Well that was, yikes. I am commuting. You mean committing naval atrocity? What naval atrocities is that? Seal clubbing? Ah, wow. Guten Abend, El Greco. It is definitely nighttime, and I had a very early start to my day. I got a call at like 9 o'clock last night, hey, we need you to come in tomorrow morning at 6 and work until... He originally told me that I needed to work until 9 p.m. tonight, and I was like, yeah, I've got things planned, so no. And he's like, well, let me do some work, let me do some digging and see if I can't find somebody to come in and work. And then finally he was like, all right, I'll come in, yeah, I just need you to work until 4. Like, okay. So I got a grand total of 4.5 hours of sleep. Turned and worked 10 hours at the hospital, and then took about a 30-minute nap before coming here, and then here we are. That island ate every single one of my shots. That's disappointing. I'll provide you with anti-aircraft fire support. Oh, my 8 guns are all gone. It's not good. I don't know what range the vampire torpedoes are, but I'm gonna guess it's plenty much to hit me right now. I should probably have HE loaded. Note I said probably should have. Oh! Oh, and he just goes straight into the torpedoes. What fun is that? Oh, man. Mall cop? No. Not a mall cop. Not normally. 0.75? Question mark? What is even going on in the chat right now? Oh, 7.5K. Okay, I was gonna say. Apparently, we're throwing random numbers out, so I'm going to say 42 because, you know, reasons. Oh, look at what is this bias? Stream bias comes through again. I wonder what's inside. I wonder, what's in a Wunder Super Crate? Oh. Really? I mean, that's not a bad flag, but... Oh, I was so hoping for a much better flag than that. Especially since I have, like, 500 of them dang things. Yeah. Well, I guess now I have 500 of the dang things. I had 400 of them. Holy cow. Oof. Yeah, you're right. You don't always need HE on battleships, so... Did I sacrifice the club seals to art? I don't know what's going on right now. I'm afraid that if I suddenly start picking up carriers, then we'll know that things have gone truthfully off the deep end. Okay, so we started off with a match in the in that one ship that I can't remember the name of because potato. Nikolai. So let's go ahead and bring up the Baltimore. And I kind of want to play the shuffle game here, and we're going to take off this, and we're going to put this guy on. I'd like to take off one more flag and take my Commander XP flag, because this is a 19-point Commander. As you can see, we are fully loaded out there. Except for I want to change my camouflage. Something that gives me lots and lots of Commander XP. I think 250, yeah. We're going to get rid of as many of these as we can before we dig into the other ones. Alright, so we got this goofy camo. Let's roll. Welcome, Variety Gamer 13. Play Kirov. AJ supposed to be Bambino. AJ Bombino is asking me to play Kirov. I don't have Kirov. Okay. I do have Bugioni, so somehow I'm sure I could probably get it all squared away, but, you know, reasons, stuff, things. Got 83 people on this stream right now. That's doing pretty dang good. Look at this! Hindenburg on the other team. Boo. And then a bunch of Shimakaze gearing Chungmu. Blah. Well, at least it's this map, and I can actually, you know, kind of sort of do things. Hello, Jonathan Wood. What are we alright guys-ing? I don't know that I'm necessarily very lucky. So much that, yeah. I don't know. Could I play the Musashi? I don't have Musashi. And I'm not really sure that it's a real large priority for me. I hate Yamato as a tier 10. Yamato. I'm just not a huge fan of it. I don't like the way it plays. I don't like the slow turrets. I don't like any of it. And I don't play it very well, and that's obvious. You go look at my stats in it, it's like, oof. It's bad. Out of all the tier 10s, it's by far my worst. Which do I prefer, Hindi or Moskva? Well, considering I've only played Hindenburg and don't have Moskva yet, I don't think I can really qualify that comment very well. After watching your streams, my win rate has gone up. Excellent! I'm glad that it's actually working. Hopefully I can throw in some good tips out there, too. I could play the Missouri, I do have that. Having a tough start in the Lion. Yeah, my biggest problem with the Royal Navy cruisers... Royal Navy battleships is that they really lack in carry power. They can do a lot of damage, but they just don't... They don't translate that damage enough into kills quick enough into actually succeeding in missions and stuff like that. Like, I just... It's hard for me to, it's hard for me to really like playing them because of that. And it's not because they are... That's not because they aren't, like, fantastic boats for doing God-sends amounts of damage. It's just, you don't convert that into wins. Was I in the U.S. Navy? Nope. I have never been in the military. I am a current law enforcement officer, though. I don't know if that counts anywhere near the same. To some people it does. To me, I don't consider it anywhere near the same. I consider being in the military a much higher honor, but... Use high explosive on the Lion. Yeah, the HE is really, really good. The AP is workable, too, if you can catch broadside targets. So... I would say definitely don't rule out having other, you know, shell types, but also don't rely so heavily upon AP or just HE with it. We got ourselves a shimma shimma shimma. But the shimma is shimmying. Doesn't mean I can't put a bunch of flaming shells his way. Look at that, he's already spam-launched torpedoes, and we managed to hit him for 924 damage. That's it, we've won the game! Just kidding. Oh. So. You just got the Missouri last night? Congrats! The Missouri is a fantastic ship, it really is. I know a lot of people seem to struggle with her. She's just like the Iowa in so many ways. Really makes her a very good overall ship. Oh, hey. So it looks like their whole team is basically coming this way. Problem is that I was hoping this Missouri would come around so I could actually, like, shoot him, but... It's like he knows I'm here and he doesn't want to expose himself to eating a whole bunch of HE spam from me. Makes me so sad. He's so aware of his surroundings. Guess we'll just have to settle for shooting at this North Carolina instead. Who is obviously going in the same exact location. Okay. Good luck in the battle, gotta run, but to be your videos, man. What? Thanks, I think. No, no. Bad Baltimore. Backing up. Preferred. Those are 16-inch guns over there. You really don't want to be exposed right now to said 16-inch guns. Just keep backing up. His Sigma's not that good. Dang the destroyer that's right there next to him. Tashkent of all ships. Glorious Soviet bias. Can't engage this. Da-na-na-na. And I got a fire on him at that. Okay. Since apparently our heavy forces are further north, we're just gonna have to make do with the idea that we are bugging out. Because I don't think we really stand much of a chance if we hang around here any longer than we currently are. There's that Neptune. That would be a nice ship to just suddenly pop up and, you know, remove all of his hit point pool from him. Unfortunately, I don't foresee that happening either. Love your videos, dang, autocorrect kills me, though. Oh my. We're gonna get this. Look at this. Look at this. Who wants to guess the number of citadels that we're gonna get by the time he gets woken up and hidden? You think we're gonna get the kill? Oh no! Well, we managed to get a whole bunch of damage off on him, so... Gotta love it. Friedrich. Yeah, I see him, Richelieu, but you're not helping the situation any here. Because that Friedrich is just... That's... Oi! Who did he shoot at? I saw him shoot. Alright, seriously, team. Push. Hopefully we can get him to actually focus down some of these ships, because otherwise this is going to be a rough match. Yeah. 6 citadels and 2 salvos. Pretty dang good. Chungmu is going to ruin my advance. Mostly because he... Whoa, what the... Well, that was fortunate. More torpedoes! Knock it off! Trying to put holes in my butt! I would like to put holes in him. Hopefully this Fletcher smoke is gonna hang around for a little bit. I'm detected, so something should be getting spotted. Thank you. Oh, come on! Oh, what? Well, since our radar is down, it's time for somebody else to take over. Ooh, we hit the... Oh, Friedrich is shooting at me. Turn away! Nope, we're gonna eat Citadel. No! Yay! We got torpedoes to worry about, though. What to take, Amagi or Monarch? Yeah. Amagi is way better. There's just no comparison there between them. Like, legitimately zero comparison. Monarch is such a hard ship to play because it's just... I don't know. Okay. bad when the King George V is miles ahead. Yeah, well, and part of that is because the King George V is basically the same ship as the Monarch because they didn't change much of anything with it in order to get it, you know, into the game. They just, we got 15-inch guns, here's a really terrible Sigma. Absolutely no other difference at all. Zero, zilch, nada. Okay, let's, we're gonna try and see if we can't help run down this gearing. I think our Z-52 Fletcher combo should be more than capable of handling that, but it seems like they are struggling a little bit. Well, he's gonna be out of my successful engagement here pretty quickly. Maybe we'll get lucky and we'll just randomly kill him before he kills off our Z-52. And, of course, we need to be careful with the, with that, Friedrich over there. Yay! 1,000 damage! This is being kind of a rough match. We need to get a kill is what we need. No, overshot him. Friedrich goes down. It's like they're down to their Hindenburgs now in this gearing. I don't think I'm going to be able to get close enough to this gearing to actually engage him successfully, but it doesn't mean I'm not going to try. Fletcher spots him. Where is he? Come on, give me the kill, give me the kill, give me the kill, give me the kill. Oh, for Pete's sakes! You've got to be kidding me after all of that work. Oh. Okay. The New York is definitely a grind. Hey, Alex, what's up, man? The New York is a grind, but once you get through it, it is such a fun ship to get rid of because what's next is probably one of the best Tier 6 battleships in the game. I won't say the best because I definitely think that that there are better. I think the Arizona is by far the best, but that's not much of an accomplishment. Torpedoes to starboard. Oh. Alright, Shima. There's a Hindenburg, a Shima. We got to get into this because we're not going to get any other real opportunity here. We're just going to close as we can to these ships and see if we can't get this Shimakaze. Because, man, no-kill whiskey is definitely a sad whiskey. Should you get the Missouri or the Musashi? The answer to that question is 110% always going to be the Missouri. Why? Why the Missouri at this point in this time? Because it will never be available again after this that we know of. So that means that while it's still here, get it, because you will eventually need to, you will eventually be able to get the Musashi afterwards. Oh, for Pete's sake. Wasted radar was wasted. Mostly because I can't apparently aim. Well, come on, Shima. What's wrong with you? Oh, somebody hit him. I know that there's torpedoes coming, and I don't want to commit full... We don't want to... When we know torpedoes are coming like this, we don't want to make huge commitments in rudder shift until we get a big change in something. Like, if we stop being detected, means either went to the left or to the right. You know, those kinds of things are pretty big telltale signs. Now, it's not gonna matter. No kill at all. Hello, Subo Tech. Well, that was kind of a rough match in Baltimore without the kill, but sheesh, we would have lost money even. What a joke. Need to get a... See, and I don't understand why Wargaming is uninterested in allowing both ships to be in the game at the same time. I don't know. But I think they should have kept both in the game. I think it would have been fine. Wargaming said the same thing about the E25. You could never get it again. And it's been back several times already. What do you mean by E25? That's not ringing a bell. But Ocean Soul Camo, yay. They're getting rid of the Missouri because they don't want such a huge money earner in the game. Get her while you can. Musashi won't earn as much, but she's an amazing ship. Yeah, I don't know. You can get the Missouri with free XP, but you only have a limited amount of time to get it because it's going away. Alright, so this, we had a request from Missouri, so we're going to rock out the Missouri here. Let me make sure I've got all my credit flags on, all my credit earning potential on. Let's see here. I wonder what's in a wunderbar. Let's get... No, we don't need secondary flags on there. On XP flags, or... Let's take Commander XP flags. Let's get rid of the 300% and go for the 777% one. Working to get... Oh, World of Tanks. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I'm pretty sure because, well, let's look at another premium that was never supposed to come back to the shop, but has quite a lot actually. That would be the Tirpitz. Tirpitz was originally sold as an exclusive, and everybody bought it because everyone was panicked about whether or not it was going to come back, and it's come back several times since then. But it was gone for a very long time out of the premium shop, so I can try and play Budioni next, but I have a feeling the Kronstadt will also be a free XP ship. But if it's not that, it's going to be the next rank reward. I would guess those are always possibilities, but I don't think Wargaming has ever actually expressed their intentions for it. So we're loaded up on everything credit and XP earning that we can fit on this thing. Let's go! Sims was taken out, same with, but Sims will actually come back every now and then, though. So I think it'll come back, but that's just me. Super Crew is asking if I have Henry or St. Louis. I do have Henry. It's been a while since I played it, but I'm at the point now with premiums that it'll be hard for me to justify getting one when I already have excellent ones that I don't play enough of. Jeff, I'm in the same boat. Exact same boat, like to a T. I've got pretty much all the premiums in the game that I want. I think the only ones that I would rather have that I don't currently have are like the Flint and the Black, but I'm not willing to suffer through the garbage that is ranked in order to get it. So, well, look at this. It's Epicenter on Tears of the Desert, but huh, the map is different. Yeah, there are a couple of ships that you can use that actually come with default bonuses to their XP generation. Sims is one of them. Plus Sims, it's very easy to get a lot of XP with because it's a destroyer. That always helps out a lot too. Missouri is, yeah, Missouri is pretty. There's no doubt about that in anyone's mind. If there's anyone who doesn't think the Iowa class is pretty, they should just be drawn and quartered. Yes, that's exactly where I'm going, whoever that was. Oh, it was Mr. Ascarius there. And is that Chore? You would think, Jerry, my problem with ranked is the grind and the time commitment. I got all the way to ranked 5 this season, and it was alright. I played a destroyer most of the way there, but the problem for me with ranked is that I just get real bored with it because it's so grindy and it's bad. I don't know. Yeah. Your chances of winning are counter-proportional to the amount of Bismarcks or Turpai on your team. What's my favorite tier 8? Ooh. If I had to say, if I had to pick one, my guess is probably Alabama is by far my favorite. It just reminds me of what Iowa was in closed beta, with the exception of a little bit slower muzzle velocity on the main battery. And it's just a good boat all the way around. There's just nothing wrong with it. It's just solid. So for me, I would say that that's probably my go-to for tier 8s. Why... Fletcher, what the heck, dude? Well, that's stupid. That was a waste of a smoke. Especially since that Domskoy is now behind an island. You goofball. Well, I suppose we can slow down and see if he comes around, but... At this point, I don't think he's gonna. Oh, he is. That might be a little silly of him. Hey, buddy. Oh, for Pete's sakes. Really? What is that camo? Oh, what the heck is that camo? What? Like, I should be punishing this Domskoy right now, but I can't because there's an island in the way. And I'm trying to back up desperately. Oh! Hello! That's fine. Go ahead and start me on fire. Ignore the Baltimore. Just continue to focus down the Domskoy. It'll be all good. Oh, Crusher Kerr first is... Ooh, ouch. Oh! Holy cow! Oh, hey. Would you look at that? Well, methinks we're gonna eat a torpedo. Jeez. All right, well, good thing we saved that that heal for when we needed it. That poor kid, he got smacked. Oh, no, what the? Oh! Well, that was stupid. Thanks, game. Just what I always wanted, was to be detected and to ruin my, my reload there. Watch as I eat random Citadel from halfway across the map from ship I can't even see. Well, at least now I have an idea of where that kid's at. Our Yoi Yang is doing some work over there, though. He's trying to start me on fire because he knows I burned that damage control party on that. We're gonna get away, though. My rear turret would get in on this. We might be able to... Well, I said we might be able to. Team is doing some work. So there's the Alabama. Hey, you've got a massive TDS and are very maneuverable for a ship of your side. I am bullying little kids, that's true. 13,000 damage in one salvo. You can't say he didn't earn it. He happened to turn just right to get balanced. I kind of want this North Carolina to complete this turn. Especially since if he does, it will be pain and suffering for him. It was still pain and suffering for him. We got torpedoes off to the left there, but I don't think they're gonna make it. Just need to keep focusing down this North Carolina, and we'll be okay. It's North Carolina and I are in like close quarters here. Come on, kills. Dong! I'm detected by radar. Oh no! Gotcha! Alright, well that was we're off to a decent start here. Except for one problem, all of our destroyers left the center of the map. Why? This does not make sense. I don't think I've got anything to really shoot at on the other side of the map here. This is Des Moines, but he's so far away, I don't know that I'm actually going to hit him. We'll shoot at him, though. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? I hit him and kill him? Fletcher, don't go around that corner. I need you alive. Ha! We bounced off of him. Still hit him, though. We're just a smidge too close to this Domskoy to hit him with anything. And he's not dumb enough to come out of there. So we're gonna have to rely on our other destroyer over there to try and get him. Okay. I don't think we'll have too much of an issue with that. Woof! Getting some good hits off, though. So Domskoy is coming back around. Don't know if he's gonna get smuckered or not. Domskoy does have torpedoes. Definitely worth paying attention to and being careful about that. Now he's gonna go forward. I don't think I can sneak any over the island there. If I can, it'll be great. I know he launched torpedoes. So we're gonna slow down. Hopefully that was enough to avoid incoming impending torpedo doom as our Shima decides to go off into Shimakaze land. Oh no! Whew! Look at that. Those torpedoes are slow. I was not anticipating them being that slow. Yeah, of course they are. Our team is literally falling apart right now. There is nothing worse than falling this far apart. We need to make maneuvers. What the heck? How would I address the HE spam in this game? I would say the most important thing for HE spam, dealing with it, is making sure that cruisers are adequately compensated if we're going to take away one of their primary sources of damage. I don't have any problems with it. I just think that without some level of caution, it's going to be hard to balance it out. Well, that was nice. Rip half my hit points, because reasons. Now those are torpedoes launching again. Oh, and there's even a Shimakaze here to add insult. Well, let's start with our priorities. Especially since that's basically death and destruction incarnate. Yep, we're dead. There is no surviving this. Goodness gracious. Well, okay. So let's see here. Let's go to the chat. And hit the grosser curve first. Yeah, well, every time I hit the grosser curve first, it's one less salvo for the Domskoy that should have eaten it. And our team, I don't know what happened to our team, but oh well. So, yeah, I mean, he's going to sail broadside. We'll just keep doing that. Dark Jedi, welcome to the stream. Still going to make probably more than 800k. And let's see. They should salvo the Missouri on the 4th of July. I think they should do more than that. I think that ship should be put back into service as a cruise boat. which would be sweet, if I might add. Get offer sailing cruises and stuff like that. Oh, come on. Am I the only one to use the captain skill that reduces the time you take fire and flood? No, I don't think you are, but I know there are a lot of people who do. And there's the end of the match. Yeah, that was, haha, look, a Shimakaze. Look at that, 1.1 million. We didn't pocket that, but what happened to our team there? I don't know. 2 million potential damage. See, we made over a million. Okay, I set timestamps for the most recent how to play. I saw that. I haven't had the chance to actually go back and to edit it. Thank you for doing that, by the way. Okay, somebody was asking for Budioni. This is going to stink, so... Which, yeah, it doesn't really matter. Did I take concealment? Yeah, I took concealment on him, so... this ship is kind of weak and anemic without IFHE, in my opinion. I realize that's going to draw the ire of some people, but it's the truth. Don't need Commander XP. Well, you do, but you're not going to get it. Take this. Just setting up the flags here, trying to get the most out of it. What do I want? What do I want? I want everything! I want everything always! Yeah, why not? Got flag, we've got the camouflage. That's not a very good camo. Where's my Soviet Imperial Navy? Well... Is the Stormwind? Oh, I must have used all the Stormwind camos. Well, that stinks. It's the Hunter. Hunter would be a good one. I want to save that one, though. Back to school. We'll take this goofy-looking one, because it's a better camo, believe it or not. On to battle! Okay. Yes, I can play Cleveland. Fear not, for we will. We need to throw in some destroyers in there, so there'll probably be like a Z-52 battle in there somewhere or something like that. So, Wild Shimakaze definitely did not just randomly appear. I knew he was coming around the bend there. He'll be coming around the mountain when he comes. Doot doot. I don't think a cruise would actually keep those ships up and running, unfortunately. I think they did an analysis on how much it would cost to actually, like, operate that ship, or how much it costs to operate it for a day. The tickets would have to be outrageously priced, but... if you have Missouri, there's no reason to keep Iowa, in my opinion. Missouri is just... it's great. So, I don't know. It used torps. They were definitely super effective. Is this thing powered by potatoes? I would say it is. So, one of the things that I've observed about the Russian cruisers is that the Voyennomorskaya Float does not exactly take kindly to capitalist and fascist pigs. Only the greatest of communists may sail these. I am not a communist, so in case you're wondering, I'm not exactly enamored with the playstyle of the ship. There's actually a lot of ships that you can spend the night on. I want to say the Alabama does it. I want to say the Massachusetts does it. I think the North Carolina does. It wouldn't surprise me if there was one for the... Why? All right. Okay, well, we'll go support our Minsk at sea, because, you know, he wants to go off and sail off into the glorious nothingness. Okay. Oh look, we're already detected by aircraft. Inbound death and destruction. Well, hurry up and kill him already. Well, on the upside, we can shoot at this Gneisenau out. Somebody was shooting at me. He's trying to put holes in my butt. That is rude. Ooh, somebody's got Nigel. That's interesting. Got the Giulio is over there. Interesting. Oh, hey, look, Highlands. Slam on the brakes. And turn because Soviet bias. Don't mind me just trying to get back around this island here. Alright, so let's get around this. Let's get our guns traversed over to where they need to be. You can see there are a lot of shell hits, next to nothing for penetrations, so here's to hoping better luck against the Eagle. Need to actually get around the bend here. Yeah, that's gonna hurt. Nope, just kidding. Just because you thought it was going to do damage doesn't mean it's actually going to do damage. Oh! He got detonated by Soviet bias. Soviet bias says, no! You will not! You did not shoot at me, and... I was gonna say something extremely rude in Russian, but then I decided not to. Ooh, Lyon. Yes. Hippo, I do think that there will be a time in the not-too-distant future in which I will division up with viewers. Still working out some of the details and how that's all going to work because, quite honestly, yeah, my free time is very limited, and so trying to organize everything, I think it'll work. It's just a matter of, you know, like I said, figuring it out and getting everything lined up. That's kind of where I'm at with it. So, okay. Didn't I say bias before the match start? Well, you know, we're out of the fight again, and this is what I don't like about going to the sea cap. Legitimately have 0 targets to shoot at, even though their whole team is over on this side of the map. And it's one of the more annoying aspects of this cap, which is why I don't like coming here. So, I've got to hear Civil War era cannons go off. I'd love to see battleship guns go off. I would definitely love to see battleship guns go off. I think seeing like the Sync X videos from the Iowas in the 80s just gives you just enough of a taste to be super annoying. But this camo is kind of neat, isn't it? I don't remember what this camo is from, actually, to be honest with you. It's one of them random camos that got added into the game. I think it was... which one was it? Was it the March Madness? Was this one of the March Madness camos? I can't remember. I'm sure somebody in chat probably knows. This camo, I think where I got it from is the random crates and stuff, like the French crates and not the Bismarck crates, because I've not bought any of those, but the well, maybe from the Bismarck crates when they were in the when you were ooh, wow, that Nicholas got smacked. That Nicholas is gonna get some pretty good hits off, though, on torpedo-wise. Or not. Okay, this Gneisenau is almost broadside. I'm gonna switch to AP. And, of course, he turns in at the last minute, and nothing! Awesome. How about this Lyon? He's nose in. I managed to poke that Cleveland pretty good. 1,000 damage off the Leon. Hey, look, an island. Who didn't see that one coming? Good thing this ship is actually fairly maneuverable. Otherwise, this would be terrible. Ah. Like this should have been a death knell. Like, oh, he beached himself. That's fantastic. Minsk, you were doing better at... Whoa! Soviet bias. Minsk, you were doing way better as a target for this Leon than I ever was. Dear God, save us all. The 8 million gun bias. Is he No, he's aimed at me. This is what I don't get. He's aimed at me. Oh no, he aimed at the Kirov at the last minute. Well, let's see if we can't get ourselves a Cleveland. Nope, going behind an island. Boo. Well, as with all things staying angled, über alles. Deutschland, Deutschland, über alles. I don't think I'm going to be able to hit Mr. Algeli. We're just going to keep going on here. Kirov is back here playing hide and go peeky. Hide and go cheeky breeky. I don't think we got any hits off on him there. Nope. Nice try, though. And that New York there. We're in a bad place. A really bad place. This would be the opportune time for exactly that to happen. Woo! We're getting our cheeky breeky on. A new cheeky breeky of donkey. Well, we've got ourselves out and away from the vast majority of this nonsense. God dang it. The only problem we have here, mister... We're gonna... yeah. We're just gonna go ahead and we're gonna keep turning. Of course. Switching back to AP. Because he's going broadside. Of course he turns the other way at the last minute. Jeez. Come on, give me a fire or something. That would be fantastic right now. No game, I said fire. As in, like, burning. Come on. Yes, thank you! Don't mind me. Just some random dude over here trying to kill a Cleveland before you do. Please give me the kill. I think I'm gonna get it, but... Thank you. Whew. Alright, well. I had defensive fire available and I didn't even bother to use it. Talk about being pimp. I like blimps because blimps are pretty pimp. Kirov just randomly shooting from the darkness and can totally get away with it, apparently. There's one thing I don't like about the detection system in this game is how random it is that it works. Like, ships will shoot at you and you will see the plumes. And you will see the plumes for a lot longer than you probably should. And, oh, Mr. Buki. Hey, Buki! That's enough of your shenanigans back there, Fubuki. Let's get our Soviet bias railguns turned onto him. Just in case. Nope, not gonna be needed. Nice. Okay, on to our other Soviet bias. I'm assuming this Kirov is dead, but I'm going to continue to put guns downrange at him until he is for sure dead, like that. So, points-wise, you can see why, why things don't always work out for the enemy team. Julio, what are you doing? Going after the Minsk, whom I'm unequivocally sure he's going to absolutely decimate. The Minsk is going to decimate the Julio, is what I'm getting at. Because you look at what's about to happen. Minsk doesn't have the longest range of torpedoes, but he most certainly has torpedoes that can handle that. Yeah. RIP. And it's the end of the match. Well, Mighty Jingles joined the WoW CC program, was talking about the render times. Hopefully the devs can fix it. We'll see what ends up happening. I'm not exactly sure whether or not they're going to fix it, but that was a distinctly average game. Well, at least we would have made money. Or at least we made money. If only the Soviet cruisers all had, you know, high enough torpedo range to actually, use them. Alright, we need destroyers. We need destroyer love. And since, Akatsuki, since she is a favorite of mine, we're going to break her out into the Atlantic and go find us some things to shoot at. We can ditch that guy for our Commander XP flags because I know that this captain is now a 19-point captain. Yeah, they definitely need to fix the replay system too, so. What do I think about bringing the Dutch cruiser De Ruyter into the game? I have not seen anything about what makes De Ruyter so special. I mean, I'm perfectly fine with them bringing more nations into the game. I would like them to maybe focus a little less heavily on... Wow, look at this. There's an Atlanta on the enemy team. History repeating itself? I would like to see them focus a little bit more on just fixing kind of some of the gameplay things that are going on. Wow, I'm the only destroyer, and they have 2 gunboat destroyers. Ah, me! I don't know which one. I think they both have better stealth than me, too. Awesome. Anybody who sells a Akatsuki just either absolutely hates Japanese destroyers or doesn't understand how awesome this ship is. And I will probably potato it up very hard in this match. But, yeah. So just quick look at the tactical decisions here to be made, A or D. We have an Atlanta that I think can kind of sort of wiggle his way into the cap. Over on the island there, on the northern part of the cap there, that big island. If he can get on the backside of that, I think he'll be alright. But, yeah, this is pretty fantastic matchmaking. Britannia, New York, Queen Elizabeth, King George V. Like, those are just juicy. And then there's only an Atlanta. No carriers, surprisingly enough. I don't know who it was. That was the Atlanta. Oops. Well, anyway. Yeah, I definitely think they need to focus on fixing some of the various game balance issues. Like, for one, actually stop releasing lines long enough to actually do the carrier rework that you said you were going to do eons ago but have yet to do. That would be a good place to start. 2, if you really think Shimikaze's, you know, underperforming, which... then fix Shimakaze. Like, let's just, like, address these issues. I would really rather they fix those issues than release more lines, or premiums for that much. Okay, so we know the Błyskawica is over at D, which means that we have the Gallant on our side. And Gallant will absolutely Shrek my face. So I don't think it'll actually Shrek my face that badly. I do think that there are worse... See, he's in the cap, and I know exactly where he's at. And there's not a dang thing I can do until he engages me. But no smart Gallant captain is going to engage. Yeah, see? Just barely get out of his detection range, and suddenly things are fine. It's fine. Really not afraid of what little incoming fire there was. Got a Cleveland. Cleveland is always a pain in the rear. But until I get more support up here, it's very, 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 very difficult for me to recommend doing too much. I don't want to go charging at this Gallant and then all of a sudden get spotted and completely taken out, but kind of don't have much of a choice. I'm going to traverse my guns the other way. I'm trying to loop around and maybe get some lucky torpedoes off on the Cleveland. I think that's... Yep, I'm already detected again. This is one aspect of this ship that is really, really frustrating. It doesn't really matter what you're playing. I wish he would just shoot at me. Like, get it over with. I'm just gonna shoot because at this point it doesn't matter what I want. Oh, he's dead. That was a wasted... Well, I tried. I tried being a good team player. Nope. I just need a... What is our team doing? Our whole team is over on the other side. Go kill him then. Goodness gracious. Like, if our whole team is going to be over at D, somebody needs to put on their big boy pants and actually go cap it. What is it that I have to deal with here? Good news is it's only this Pensacola that I really have to worry about over here in the Gallant. Okay, I'm detected. There you are, you little bugger. No. He's even got more hit points than I do. So we turn and we bullied him out of the cap at least. Using my superior maneuverability and speed. Ouch. That was actually a really good shot on his part. Get out of my cap. It's bad when the Japanese destroyer has to bully the enemy destroyer off the map because the rest of the team is too chicken to push up and actually cap the one cap that they have the advantage on. Like, you guys have the advantage. Push it. Commodore Grog, huh? These are probably wasted torps, but I would rather waste them on this than on nothing. And again, we're just going to have to push because he's got better concealment than we do. So we're just going to have to push, and we're going to have to use our speed and our size to an advantage. Okay, so we detected him. Ouch. That Pensacola is hurting us too much. Go away. Are you serious? How did he take out that torpedo tube? Are you kidding me? Rip my hit points. What? Are you serious? Where did the Juliet just randomly shoots and kills me? This is, see, and this is what I'm talking about. Like, you have the advantage. Go. Push. Alright. Well, that didn't work out at all, so let's, It leaves a bad taste in my mouth. I absolutely hate the fact that, you know, Akatsuki has such a large detection range and gains very little for it. And other destroyers can just pretty much perma-spot it. It's not exactly my favorite thing in the whole wide world. We've played a lot of... I was looking for a ship up here, and then I totally bypassed it. Alright, since we are here... How did I get 24 hours of premium from Lunar New Year's Day? Alright, because I needed more. This... Set flags... Oh no, yeah, this is fine. This is fine. Let's go. Let's try this again! So, yeah. That last match was... Any plans on updating the US Battleship how to play to fit the current meta? I don't think there's a whole lot that's really changed about them. The high tier, so the Iowa and Montana could probably use a revisit simply because they've had their citadels lowered since the last time I did it. But really, I think the German battleship line is actually a higher priority for redoing. Obviously, the next two how to play videos are going to be Russian cruisers and French battleships, since those are the last two ones that I haven't done. After that, it's going to be going to maintenance on the various various lines, and as we wait for new lines to come out. So hopefully we'll be able to get all of that accomplished and actually address the fact that the German battleship line is a little out of date. The Japanese line has a couple of... The Japanese destroyer line has a couple that are actually out of date as well. I need to fix Shiratsu's video. If they make any changes to Shimakaze, you know, that obviously I'll have to redo Shima. Well, that won't take long. So... what makes me mad is the torpedo hit... is that their torps get spotted further away. God forbid a spotter or catapult plane is flying around. Yeah, I don't mind that nearly as much because they generally have flexible torpedo mounts, like angles and having multiples of them, or the ability to launch just massive walls of them that are unavoidable. The problem with lowering the detection range on the Japanese destroyer torpedoes is that they already do an insane amount of damage. So if we want to lower the detection range to increase hit rates, they're going to have to see corresponding nerfs and damage. And then we're going to start seeing all the arguments of, well, how come the Type 93 Long Lance has such a huge has such a small detection range, which is fine, but how come the most powerful torpedo in World War II has, only does the same amount of damage as the Gearing torpedoes? Gearing is clearly the better torpedo boat. The same argument that we have now. I really don't care to have that argument rehashed out 1,000,000,001 times over again. It gets real old. I think current Shimakaze is fine. I could see like bringing her Alpha, HE Alpha back, bringing upping the rate of fire and the turret traverse's quality of life buffs. But at the end of the day, the ship is still heavily limited by its, by the players, in my opinion. And that's a pretty unpopular opinion. I really do believe that Shimakaze is fine. And I do believe that the vast majority of players underplay her. Huge. Oh, hey, look, we're detected. Would you look at that? It's a Shimakaze. Well, I don't know that we're going to be able to kill him before he gets out of range, but maybe we can get him to poke. Yes. Okay, we're going to... So there's Shimatorps. All of them as a mistake. Oh, look, a gearing, too. I am trying to avoid being just perma-spotted here. Oh, hey! We are going to... Since we have kind of spammy torpedoes, we're just going to go ahead and spam them. I really don't think that we're going to hit anything with those torps. Oh, look, a Neptune just ate a torp from the gearing. Let's... Yeah, whew. Let's see if we can't go hunt down the Shima at least. Kind of hoping that maybe the Yamato would get in range, but... Are you going to get the Sashio with broken torpedoes? Maybe? I haven't made up my mind yet on whether or not that's going to be a ship I think is worth having. There are inherent problems with destroyers that are only able to hit battleships. Like, take for instance this match. There are no carriers. And, the obvious problem with that is that, well, you really don't gain a whole lot of targets to really effectively engage. So, there are distinct issues with deep water torpedoes that can only be launched and impact certain ships and yada 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 yada. Okay, so we're still taking way too much damage. At this point, I need some targets to shoot at, but this is just me, or are the USN ships the best line to learn WoW's tactics and strategies? I would definitely agree. The nice part about all the US lines is that while they're not the best at any particular one, they do teach you the basic skills of them. And so that there is very much so that. Oh look, radar. No one was surprised by. We're gonna get these torpedoes off because we know what follows. Nice part about... The nice part about the Moskva's radar is it's very short-lived. And he radared, like, the exact worst location to radar. But whatevs. Oh, man. My smoke is down. Got random destroyer, or torpedoes missed. Just nothing good going on. I'm really not surprised that that was the first radar of this match. Think about it for a minute. What legitimately is going to radar? There was only the New Orleans and the Moskva are the only ships in this that can actually radar. So it's not like we were just spontaneously surprise radar. There was definitely some there was definitely a lack of radar ships in this match. The fact that this Moskva is still alive is disheartening. I spent a lot of time trying to improve my anti-Nazi skills. Well, if this guy can live, I'll lay some smoke for him. Can't say I didn't try to help you. Oh, he's focusing on me! Oh, I'm a tard. And I'm dead. I knew better, too. I knew better. Apparently, destroyers are not my thing. Tonight. Why am I struggling so hard? It's not... Good morning. It's not really morning. Evening time. I don't know. I kind of want to bring out... We're going to take gearing out. This is probably a mistake. Oh well. Might as well screw up my destroyer WTR as much as possible. Well, yeah, I'm sleep deprived is a good way of putting that. And of course, now they have more radar. And it's not like I even like that time I didn't like straight up YOLO into the enemy position. Like that was just stupid. Just 100% dumb on my part. Well, now we don't have to worry about, you know, trying to keep a cap, but now we got to worry about detecting things. And 3, nope, they're all the same detection range with the exception of the kid, which I think is 1/10 of a kilometer less. So basically, no, a lot of people are asking to see gearing because they just, for whatever reason, people think gearing is just the end-all be-all of destroyers, and I really don't think it is. I think it's a terrible destroyer. Whiskey and potato is all you need for the day? That doesn't even make sense, Land Warrior. Good try for the roast, but fail 110%. So here's something I would like to see. Wargaming. Gearing's rear turret. That thing can 360 degree if the gun mounts go up. Arakaze. Oh. Alright. Unlocked King George last Saturday. Awesome battleship for Tier 7. Yep. So, Missouri Captain build. My recommendation for a Missouri Captain build is starting with preventative maintenance, going to expert marksman, then to superintendent, then to concealment expert, advanced firing training, basic firing training, adrenaline rush. That's my Captain build. For pretty much all of my battleships, it's rapidly becoming the only thing. Arakaze with the 100mm guns. So, alright, well, let's pray that we can actually do something this match. Also, this destroyer is painful, like in the fact that its handling is... But you ain't got no legs, Lieutenant Dan! With my luck, what's going to end up happening is all of the battleships are going to go to the other side of the map. And it's going to be the Z-52 and I versus the Des Moines, the Baltimore, and the Hindenburg, plus both Shimikazes, and I'm just going to end up eating, like, torpedo after torpedo. Well, there's at least half of that. And it's an SDW member, too. Also, I am running torpedo acceleration on this cap. 10. I'm detected. Kid. Oh, time to turn and run. Especially since he's got help. And because he can heal. Jesus. Goodness friggin' gracious. God. Are you serious right now? Look at this! I am going to fragging die again! Well, I guess we're straight up torpedo boating it this match, if I survive. Oh, nope! I'm going to die. Unequivocally going to die. Might as well launch our torpedoes as our last bit, because here comes the death. Doo-doo-doo-doo. We're not playing destroyers anymore, folks. Didn't even have to find a wall of skill. Just flat out just sucked it up. Apparently today is not the day for destroyers. The only thing I can hope is that maybe, just maybe, we'll get lucky and nuke something. Like that gearing. Which would be fan-frickin-tastic to make up for that crappy play. Nope, not gonna get anything out of them. Not a thing. No. There will not be any Yamato play. No. Oh, we got a torpedo hit on something. Yippah! I don't know what it was on, but... Alright, well, we're exiting to port for yet another crappy day. Yeah, I'm playing destroyers like you play carriers, absolutely terribly. Well, let's go to Richelieu. Maybe Richelieu can cheer me up. Z-52's out of battle. Unsurprisingly, it was a defeat. Basically what happened, Richard, is I got into a battle with a Z-52 and did absolutely terrible. Then turned around and played gearing and did even worse. Like, I don't know how the heck that happened. Gearing just doesn't seem to be good at anything, ever, at all. There's nothing about that ship that really is all that great. No, Crimson Storm, I think the Z-52 battle was plenty quick too, but... apparently destroyers are not a thing for me right now at the moment. So, I do need to go and play, I do need to fix that because that's... three battles that finished very poorly. So, three destroyer battles that finished poorly is not a good start. So, we will break out Richelieu and hope that she can cheer me up a little bit. That blue boat is distracting on this camo. But... well, that's good. I'm glad that you're enjoying the... I'm glad that people are still enjoying the stream. Well, Carl, at least you'll be able to go from Lyon to Richelieu fairly easily. Just play Lyon a lot. So, yes, ready the baguette launchers. How do I like the French battleship? Richelieu is amazing. Richelieu has a lot of strengths. For one look at it, it's Dunkirk, but with 15-inch guns and 32mm bow armor, and actually halfway decent belt armor. Even more interesting is the secondary range. I am not spec'd into anything for secondaries, with the exception of advanced and basic firing training, which I've selected for one reason and one reason only, anti-aircraft, and I have a 9.3 kilometer firing range on secondaries. The other thing is the secondaries have really bad angles. You can see in the middle of the screen here where the cursor is, there's two there and there's a third. Those are the, I think, what are they, 104mm or something like that. And then these are 6-inchers in the back. All of that is all dual-purpose gun mounts. So you get dual-purpose AA from your 6-inch guns. The only thing is the angles on them are garbage. To actually use them well, you actually have to be, you really have to, I don't know, give up something for them. Like, you have to expose a lot of ship in order to get him. He's got incoming fire alert. That's pretty funny. I'm gonna laugh if he gets Citadel by that one. La Galissonière! We have a Safishi French spotted! Let's see if we can't get ourselves an enemy baguette. Ooh, there's Normandy as well. Who do I want to punish? One other thing that it makes Richelieu kind of hard to play well is her guns have actually pretty solid velocity. They do decent damage. 1964. I don't know if that's supposed to be ironic or not, but they do pretty good damage when they hit. It's just that I think a lot of people are going to struggle with the main guns because you don't have to lead as much as you would normally have to lead. Because they're high velocity. They're an awful lot like Roma in that regard. And they produce absolutely BS accuracy like that. That's going to be awesome if it hits. Or it'll just be over pens. I'm done talking. Like, I'm done talking about how the games and stuff are going. Like, at this point, fine, whatever. We're not gonna say anything about, oh, that's gonna be painful. Nope, we're not. We're just gonna shoot our guns and bang on our drum all day, okay? We're just gonna bow camp. Just gonna talk about the French Riviera. There's 5K. I don't know. Battleships have the right of way, homeboy. You think I'm gonna expose myself to that Algerie or Gneisenau? We're gonna go after the Gneisenau, especially since he is opening. Alright, speed boost time. Throw the baguettes in the boilers! Get us all over it! Make it all happen! Okay, so the secondaries are getting involved now. And just in time for them not to get involved. La Galissonière! Ooh, you're entering into the danger zone. Okay, well, I guess not. So we'll just keep going. We'll charge on ahead. This thing does, yeah, I apparently screwed myself with RNG. I just want to point that out. We got a super container. We started off really strong tonight, and then promptly went into like hardcore potato mode. So I don't foresee much in the way of doing exceptional right now. Except for the fact that maybe we'll get lucky with the Satago. Nope, nothing but overpens. Normandy. Doing some pretty good damage there with it. And of course, now I'm on fire. We're gonna actually continue to push ahead because I really kind of have to. So there's what I was talking about. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Can I buy like a Citadel hit? What do I have to do? I know I'm not gonna get one on Monarch, so I'm not gonna bother with that garbage. Gneisenau's coming out. We're saving our damage control party because we know Gneisenau has what? Torpedoes. Oh, and he's running away, so those aren't going to be a factor. Finally, some halfway decent damage, for crying out loud. And we got our fire on a Gneisenau. Excellent. I don't know what the team is doing. I legitimately don't. We are winning, though. So, whatever it is we're doing is A-okay. Cleveland is being a jerk face. No! How the heck? Gneisenau was never close enough for those torpedoes to actually hit. To actually make it to me. So how the heck did he manage to pull that off? This is what I was talking about with the gun angles, by the way. Not very good. Also, the inability to spot is really freaking annoying. We're turning. Getting our secondaries into this fight as best we possibly can. The one thing that Richelieu is actually really good at is finding... finding broadsides and stuff, but really not able to accomplish much of that at the moment. So we'll go with our next best hope, which is Cleveland through the nose. The ship does seem to take tank damage very well. Just a matter of getting out and far enough away to where you can actually accomplish things. Dear team, go ahead and step up to the plate here. Normandy organize now. Normandy organize now. Oh. Island. Yeah, no kidding. Eisenhower's torpedoes are only 6K, so I don't understand what happened there, but I'm not gonna complain too much. We're just gonna keep going. He's dead. Eisenhower is coming in, and he's opening up a little bit, so we'll just go ahead and engage him there. Praying for some good damage. Getting screwed by RNGesus. We're up to 60,000 damage, so I mean, it's not like we're doing completely awful, it's just we're not doing great either. I'd like to get around and help out Algerie with that Cleveland, but would really like some better targets than a bow on Eisenhower if I can get it. Well, I'll be 4 bounces. Chappie is off sightseeing, no doubt. We're winning. I mean, I would really like for a teammate to die or something so that this can carry on. Maybe we can get ourselves an Otago before the end of this nonsense. I think we can. Yay! But we won as a result. I want to play another game in this, because I really do enjoy Richelieu. And with this much fun, might as well carry on the success. So we're going to play another one in Richelieu. I'm probably going to end up in a tier 10 match with, you know, midways on all the teams. Heck, maybe even 4 midways on all the teams, because, you know, balance. No! Even more tier 6 love. Alright. I think overall, I think they're not that vulnerable. I think that... I really don't think that they're overly vulnerable to HE spam, no more so than any other battleship is. They just have a lot of, like, big area that is covered in 32mm. Like, if we were to pull this thing up in the armor viewer, the entire outside is 100% 32mm. And the bow camp mid, yeah, could do it. Very well could do it. But the you know, like, the belt armor is like the Missouri or Iowa's, it's internal. We're going to pop our speed booster right off the bat. Hopefully we can get some support headed off in our direction here. I am going to try and use the islands to get to the broadsides of some targets. Maybe we can get some better aiming out here. I don't know. Run it up the crack. Just had a few decent games of my lion. Money is hard to earn in it, though. Yeah, Tier 9 is not a good place for making money. So if you're trying to make money in this game, unless it is Missouri, Tier 9 is not the way to go without premium camo. You can get premium camo, though. Affirmative. Whatever happened to the spaced armor? You know, that's a good question. I don't know that spaced armor ever actually saw a real debut. They still need to address it, in my opinion. Is the Richelieu a premium ship? No, it's supposed to be the Tech Tree, Tier 8. Currently in the game, it is being treated as one, though. And by that, what I mean is the you can switch any captain into it you want without having to retrain, which is fantastic. Don't go center. Dunkirk. Oh, there's a Vichy. We will get him. Colorado. Oh. I really want to shoot at this Colorado right now. Screw it. We only live once. Well, it looks like it's off doing baguette launcher things. 5K right off the bat. So, you're probably wondering, what is he doing? Why is he being such a potato and going all the way off to these islands? My hope is that I can get myself into positions where I can engage ships and their broadsides more effectively. We're detected. We got islands here that we don't want to shoot between. That means there's a destroyer ahead. Okay, so Mr. Graf Spee is exposing himself to us. Jeez and Pete's. That's either going to be all over pens or death. Finish him! Okay, so now we're permanently detected. What's detecting me? I don't know. But we do have ourselves a Dunkirk. Mr. Dunkirk. It appears he is going backwards, so we will engage that. Oy, oy, oy. Bubuki? Hey, Buki! Ognavoy, do your job! Slam on the brakes! Bubuki! Now, the danger to this is, which way did he launch torpedoes? He launched torpedoes. We know he launched torpedoes. Ah, he launched them at the Alba. Alright. Well, that's perfectly A-okay by me. That means we'll just push. I'm still detected by, it must be the Colorado that's detecting me. So we'll just lop 8K off of him. We do have a bit of an issue here. That Cleveland is like, abort, abort. He's gonna be my, he has to be my next target, because just being annoying. And that Fubuki is not around. Rip. This Fubuki was smart. He would be waiting with a full load of torpedoes. We're gonna pop the heel. I'm just waiting for him to show up. Get the speed boost rolling. This is like suicide, but I really don't care. Okay. Where is he? Oh, I'm not detected. Are you serious? There is no Fubuki here? Are you serious? Oh yeah, he's serious. Well, that sucks. Well, nice to know I'm all the way up here with 0 support, and that's my own fault. So let's make like a typical Frenchie and run as fast as we can. Probably gonna be lit on fire by one of these two sources. Yep, there it is! That's death. And there it is! Well, that's my own fault. I don't have anyone to blame for that but myself. That Fubuki did well. Gotta give Fubuki credit. Our Ognavoy, I'm half tempted to report for plays poorly, but, you know, whatever. Got 125 people watching the stream now. Sweet. Welcome, everybody that's joined. No, we can't select our last crate. We have 25 XP. We've done nothing but play extremely bad. So why not let's take this another step further and let's break out the Yoi Yang, because, you know, we've done so awesome with Destroyer so far tonight. I think it's a good time for me to do even more awesome in Yoi Yang. Yeah, I spotted the enemy team. I was doing that Destroyer's job for him, but that's okay. No, I was very, very, very overextended. Part of that was because I didn't want to turn around, because I knew that Fubuki, there was no way I was going to be able to get away from that Fubuki at all. Like, it just was not possible for me to get away and actually not eat a whole bunch of torpedoes, but... No, you're right, but it would make me feel better. Anywho. Yes, breaking out the Yoi Yang, it may sound dirty, but, you know... What's the worst that could happen? You know, 13.5-kilometer torpedoes, they're stealth torpedoes. Boy, excuse me. Yeah, watch this one be like a 250,000 damage game that I'm gonna have to, like, splice out of this and upload somewhere. I know what it is. I need to channel my inner potato courtesy of Land Warrior. Do people do the co-op operations? I mean, I've done them before, but wouldn't say it's like a huge priority for me, but some people it is. But Julian has swag. I'm not currently my plan is to, in the future, do you know, get some of you guys on the stream. I'm just gotta work out the logistics of it, but for right now, no. Speaking of pointless complaints, anyone else get AFK players on their team all the time? I mean, I swear I have an AFK every other match. Yeah. I don't know if I personally... Yeah, jealousy, no. It's been a while since I've had legit AFKs. I've had some really late load-ins, but that doesn't surprise me at all, because... Let's face it, right now Wargaming doesn't exactly have this thing well balanced. Like, in terms of, like, well optimized. That's the word. So, I don't know. Yoi Yang is interesting because all 13.5k torps that do 17,900 damage and have a detection range of 0.8 kilometers. Is balanced Tavorish by the fact that cannot hit Destroyer, however, is not really all that well balanced. Is really, really strong. Also, 5.8 kilometer detection range, which means that I outspot Shimikazes and Gearings by 100 meters. And they have 3 Gearings on their team, one of which is up by our Shimikaze. It looks like their team is fainting to the north. I am located, which means that there's probably a destroyer at, like, right here. This would be one of the few times that I would say that having... Oh, look, SPQR. Jerry F. This would be one of the few times that having RPF would be, like, super handy. And speaking of gearings... Wow, he actually hit me and did no damage? How in the heck? We're just gonna sail away, because his aim gets less and less effective. We're gonna switch to Jerry F over here. See if we can't help deal some damage to him, and maybe between the Shimakaze and I, we can take him out of this fight for the good long haul. Does not look like we're gonna get too terribly lucky with it. Ooh, started him on fire though. That's fine. Their whole team basically went to the north. If I could launch torpedoes and hit White Ray right now, I would launch them. So let's talk about what Baltimores usually do. Usually they go find islands. Unfortunately, the islands I would like to launch torpedoes at are a little out of range. I think we're actually in range now. And now. Torpedoes, go away. We do have a speed boost. When did I get a speed boost? Okay, there's their Tashkent over there. I don't think that No. Of course. Why would the Baltimore go the direction I wanted him to go? That makes so much sense, it's frightening. I'm actually legitimately surprised that I was not detected by that. Alright. Now I'm detected. Ay. We might actually get that Missouri with those torpedoes. My guess is we actually will get that Missouri with some of those torpedoes. Yeah, your long-range spam of HE is completely pointless. That's funny. I don't care who you are, that's funny right there. Back to being not detected. Well, things are off to at least a halfway better start. Missouri, I think the Missouri's gonna keep backing up, if I had to guess. We're gonna keep going to the south here to try and... No, he's going that way. Missouri, I just don't see coming in, like... Screw it, what's the worst that can happen? So at this point, we're just gonna come down here and see if we can't lay down a healthy thing of smoke, but I don't think we're gonna realistically be able to. So we'll just pop smoke and... Oh, there's a Kagero right there. In fact, their whole team is over here right now. Let's see if we can't take out this gearing at least. Come on, give me something here. Yes! Let's keep the work going. Getting some good hits in on Jerry F. We do need to be cautious and get out of here as soon as possible because there are most assuredly torpedoes incoming. And no joy on the Missouri. Boo hiss. That means we got some work to do. Down goes our Montana. If I were this Missouri, what would I do? Was I just detected? I think I was just detected. I don't know. Or maybe it was that. Yeah, I think it was the detection, maybe. Or not the detection, but the location thing. Okay, well, we got a Missouri up close to their Missouri, so I don't think we really want to do too much there. Benson is not a worry for torpedoes, so we're going to launch torpedoes there. we are going to have to run. At least we seem to be doing some halfway decent damage to this guy. Jeez. Managed to whittle him down pretty quick. Getting some help from teammates, that's always a good sign. And as long as I can just keep running, I think we'll be okay. Nice. Nice! Now we are going to go ahead and try our best to sit and plink and kill something. Hindenburg coming in. Okay, he just fired. Look at how long it takes for him to render in this game. What is he? Is he gonna come this way, or is he gonna... No, I don't think he is. I think he's gonna go the other way with this. I don't think he's gonna quite be able to make it through the island chain here. So I wanna... We need to make mines up, because we do have Hindenburg coming in. We're just gonna retreat. We're gonna launch him his way. Hopefully he decides that it behooves him to run into those. And our team is falling apart like crazy! Ugh. Yeah, there was a lot of destroyers in this match. Field of Dead Hindenburg. I wish, but not even gonna get one! Not even one! Well, at least I'm going to live. Oof. Except Montana. We got plenty of range between us and this Monty, but... we definitely don't want to hang around too much. God, we got so long between when our torpedoes are available and when they're not. Annoying. Especially since it's that ideal position to launch torpedoes in, too. Like, he's just begging to eat them, but... might as well get the guns turned over that way. Nothing else, maybe we'll get lucky. Come on, torpedoes. Quickly before... Nope, I don't think we're gonna get any of those torpedo hits either, actually. Surprised the Minotaur doesn't have his hydro up or something. And unfortunately, all of those missed the Montana as well. This does get a little frustrating because, you know, 0 carry capacity at the moment. And the Minotaur is dead. That's awesome. Chusov. Don't potato into that. Don't! Whew! Boy, ain't that some luck. And protected. Since I'm dead anyway. Yeah, so epic of the torpedo beats. Sorry for the silence there, just, you know, kind of starting to get really frustrated with the gameplay right now. Not doing as well as I would like, and I highly doubt that we're going to get any torpedo hits on the Montana either, because we should be getting them soon, if we are to get any. Who knows, maybe we'll dev strike him, that would be fantastic, but I doubt it. 2 torpedo hits, 3 torpedo hits, 4 torpedo hits, and a flood. We did 100,000 damage. Yeah. Decent play on my side, but that's the downside to randoms. Teams melt fast. They don't, despite the efforts one may put into it. Yeah, there's not a whole lot I could have really done on that. We tried as best we could, and it just, yeah. And you're absolutely right. They absolutely require that people not. They absolutely require a player to know how to not WASD. The enemy team has to sail in straight lines, or you have to get them in giant clusters of people. But yeah, yeah. At least it was better played than the other two, that's true, mostly because I didn't YOLO, like, straight into the middle. Still makes me absolutely upset. What upgrade should I use on the Missouri? Well, we'll go look, Kyle, we'll go look at the Missouri here, since this match is now over. And let's get our scores and stuff. Yeah, I ended up on the top of the team. Of course I did. With no kills. 1 million potential damage. And I would have lost money had I not had premium. Jeez. Hey! We get 2 things here. Actually, I think we get more than that. So last container? Not a super container. Dang it. Was hoping for 2 in one day. That would be kind of fun. I don't think Des Moines is a good idea. Okay, so we get our... I think this is the last... Yes! Give me the final task. What is the final task? 30,000 XP, and then I think I get Yamamoto from that. Did I get more containers? No. Oh, no, because I already collected this reward once. Let's... Oh, yeah, we're gonna go look at Missouri. So, Missouri upgrades are pretty easy. I've got Auxiliary Armaments Mod 1 to keep the AA guns alive. I've got Damage Control Systems Mod 1 for the Flood and Fire Reduce. AA Guns Mod 2 for the firing range increase on the anti-aircraft guns. Yes, that does make a big difference when you do see carriers. And at Tier 9, you will actually see a lot more carriers than you will... excuse me, in the Montana at Tier 10. So that's the reason why I run AA Guns Mod 2. In the 4th slot, I'm running Steering Gears Mod 2 for the 20% reduction in rudder shift time. 5th slot, Concealment Systems Mod 1 for the minus 10% to detection range. And then finally, because I enjoy the ridiculous dispersion that I get from from this, Artillery Plotting Room Mod 2 for the 11% reduction in dispersion. Okay. Whew. So, we have played a fairly decent number of games all the way around. Let's look at our Nikolai, Missouri, Richelieu. Those are our battleships. That's 4. Baltimore. We need more cruiser. And so let's see what other cruiser. We have Graf Spee. Let's rock the Graf Spee here. What exterior do I have to add? 50% Commander XP. Well, let's throw that on there. And... no, wait. We've got 777% free XP, so we're gonna rock that. Okay, Graf Spee, here we go. Hopefully we can carry better. Justin, I've played Missouri twice today. No, I played it once already today. I can't remember if we ended up winning or losing that match. I think I ended up dying. No, we lost that match. Oh, okay. According to this, we played 10 battles. That Yoy Yang battle was only an 821 in the WTR. How crazy is that? One kill would have resulted in, like, probably, you know, like a 1800 WTR. One kill, that's all that takes, is like one kill and poof, 100,000 damage and you get that. What captain skill should I want to go for if NC if I want an AA layout? Do you want like a full-on AA build, or do you want like a hybrid build? Because my hybrid build is the same for all of my U.S. battleships. This is what I run. Basically, it's preventative maintenance, expert marksman, superintendent, concealment expert, advanced firing training, basic firing training, adrenaline rush. That build gives you the maximum AA range. The only AA skill not in that is the lack of a manual fire control for AA. And the true AA build, you just swap concealment expert for manual fire control for AA. But also stealth North Carolina is pretty troll. Justin, it's alright, man. It happens. We might actually trade the Montana at the end of this, because high-tier gameplay is not going well right now. We might actually trade the Montana at the end of this for Missouri, so hang in there. Preventative marksman, destroy an enemy before they can hit you. That obviously is the best captain skill ever. I wish Wargaming would put that into the game and like put it on a special captain or something. Like, give me what was the name of the captain of the Bismarck? Lucien? I forget. It's something along the line. It starts with an L. Give it to him. Because that's basically what he did to the hood. Kerplooey! Ridiculous torpedo arcs for the lull. Ridiculous torpedo launchers for the lull. 11-inch battleship guns on a cruiser for the lull. The ship is just straight up lull. The only way this ship could get better is if it was, you know, invulnerable. Okay, that's a bit extreme. Oh, Mr. Nürnberg! Wir haben ein light... I don't know how to say light cruiser. What I do know how to say is Citadel! Dev Strike? Not even a Citadel. Nothing but an overpen. Oh, man. Yeah. Lucien. Yeah. That guy. Am I the only one that can't hit Brit battleships? Do they have a cloaking device? They do have a pretty good concealment rating. Like, very, very good. They kind of don't deserve it either, in my opinion. They get a lot of bonuses and not a whole lot of negatives, aside from the just inability to convert any of their damage to wins. I'd much rather have wins than fiddlesticks. Here I thought we was gonna get us a Nürnberg. Nummer 1, los! Oh, nope. I don't think we're gonna get him. Oh! Kill stolen! No shame! Apparently we're off to a good start according to our German captain. Was the admiral of the float? Linnemann. Okay, well, so Lucian must have been on the Prince Eugen then, or was he on Bismarck as well? Rip. Oh, look! It's another Nuremberg, but this time it's bearing the Soviet Navy flag. It's got the Voyana-Morskaya float flag on it. Let's teach lesson. Dear Mr. Makarov, it is time for you to accept all of the 11-inch love that I have to give you. That sounded way dirtier than it needed to be. Well, can't say I didn't try. Do you think Fletcher could support a tier 10 position? I think it would be a better tier 10 than the Gearing is, but that's also not much of an accomplishment either. Oh, for Pete's sakes. 5k, that's all the damage that did. Of course. Kaboom. Well, there's a Farragut over there. He's out of my torpedo range, unfortunately. Everybody seems to be out of my range at the moment. Just keep shooting at this Koenig. Lucian was on Bismarck, was commanding the strike force. Lindemann was the captain of the Bismarck. Brinkman was the captain of the Prince Eugen. Oh. See, I'm not, like, I'm not into the whole Bismarck fan worship. The fan service for Bismarck doesn't do me anything. Doesn't do anything for me. You know, English is hard sometimes. Yeah, Will, we're not having a good time with high tier destroyers. The only way that this could possibly get any worse is if I bring out the Shimakaze. Somehow that Yoi Yang battle just, like, good damage, just didn't. We needed one kill to really convert that to a high WTR. Hindenburg, Minnow, and Henri. Those are some fun ships. They really are. Farragut. Farragut, your torpedoes only go 6.4 kilometers. Which is why, if I slow down, you can't do nothing. Well, there they are. But they're going to miss. New York is coming into range. Play the Grozavoy. No. Unless... Hey, Lane Warrior, I will play the Grozavoy if you're willing to buy me a new computer afterwards. I mean, if you want to buy me a new computer, then by all means, I'll go play Grozavoy for you. 1100 damage. Yeah, New Orleans is a hard ship to get real comfortable with. It's not a ship that I would say is overwhelmingly amazing. Like, it struggles hard. Rip my hit point pool. What's my secondary range? 5 kilometers? Can I get this guy, too? Well, I know for a fact I'm gonna kill him. Goodbye. Well, what do we have here? Wir haben ein New York. He is coming into the torpedo range. And yet, no torpedoes. He is sailing in such a straight line, it would be a crime not to launch it. 10K! Because Battleship. And mostly bounces. So I'm guessing the New York is going to die. If not to my shell fire, most certainly to the torpedoes that I launched. No, don't turn away! You want to eat my torpedoes, I promise. Are you serious? What? Oh, man. Talk about getting screwed. Well, we won, and I didn't do any damage. Oh my god. Well, 40,000 damage, but 3 kills. I don't know what that's gonna do. That was definitely a short match. Okay. Documented that Lucha's argument about shooting back. It was nuked. Yes, it was. Read that Bismarck had triple turrets or quads, it would have been beast. Yeah. I don't know that they would have ever done that. The Germans really did not care for triple turrets. They found them kind of limiting. The only reason they put them on in 11-inch gun mounts that way is because they kind of needed to. There wasn't enough firepower otherwise. Minakaze. I could actually do one better than a Minakaze. How about a Kamikaze? What captain is on here? He has his own dedicated captain? Are you serious? Alright. Well, we're gonna go to Tier 5. Not without first importing some flags onto him. Speed flag because lol. This could be really bad though, because Tier 5 has some kind of screwy matchmaking. Get our free XP flags on. Might as well. Ain't got nothing else to put on here. We can put these on here. Alright. Off we go! Maybe we'll have better luck this time. And straight in, with 3 aircraft carriers in queue, which you know what that means. Man. That destroyer, these destroyer games. I should have, aside from the kamikaze... Ooh, apparently I had better concealment than the dude in the kamikaze? Should have better concealment than everyone currently in the match. What nation of battleships are my favorite? That should be obvious. America! Yeah, it's definitely the United States. I think the United States battleships offer the best flexibility across the board. They're one of the more survivable nations. They've got great guns. Good AA, reliable armor if angled appropriately. I think it's just a solid line overall. Alright, so old Minakaze. Yeah, destroyer luck can't be any worse right now. So, the upside is that Kamikaze are Fubuki, not really gun threats. Lenin God will probably never get close enough to me to ever actually need to shoot at me. Mayhan's the only one that's a question mark. But upside, 0 carriers, even though there were 3 in queue. And I will take a Tier 7 fight in this ship because it's actually doable. We're kind of taking an interesting route here. I don't know if I want to keep going forward or what I want to do here, but... Yeah, but... No, you gotta... Kamikaze is not unnerved from the beta days because Minakaze used to have 10k torps. The ship only has 7. So that's a difference. How much of a difference does it actually make? Not much. But it makes enough of one. If you can launch torpedoes well, this ship is like ungodly rewarding, like unbelievable. If you can't, well, it's no better than the Minakaze. Want him to smoke up so I can launch torpedoes at him. We're about to be detected. Yep. I'm still spotting him. Boy, that's got to be annoying. Panic torp launch! Guaranteed not to hit. Mayhan coming in. AFK? Just stationary. 31 seconds until General Mayhan. See what I did there? Yeah, it really wasn't that funny, I know. Well, those torpedoes were probably better saved elsewhere. Oh, he's moving now. Boo. Well, that's no fun. Yes, yes, smoke. Good boy. I think... by the time he backs up, I think we'll get him. Of course, that helps too. And this, we should be, there's a potential here for some goodness. By the time we get turned around, we should be in a pretty good place to, turn and engage Mrs. Oh! Hey, buddy! How you doing? Like I said, if all goes according to plan... Okay, if I was Nagato right now, what would I do? And we are going to get out of that. And get the heck out of Dodge. And pray. Pray, everybody! Lots and lots of wishes for the death and destruction of Secretary Nagato! Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Can you feel it coming in the air tonight? I don't know that that's actually the lyrics or not, but I'm rolling with it. The only way that this could get better is if I suddenly manage to get a fire on Secretaryship Nagato and finish her off. Holy buckets, I forgot how slow the reload was on these guns. Oh, she's dead. Well, it's time to go find us some other ships to shoot at. Someone just got confused. What? Like any ship with what? I'm confused. What are we even... what? Oh. Is it calling in the air tonight? I can't remember. Wow, I would have missed the Nagato just by virtue of not having the correct spread, if you will. That's kind of unfortunate. I wonder what this Duke of York is doing. Does anybody else see this? Just sailing backwards. He's doing Duke of York things. Well, we're gonna go help him do un-Duke of York things. Like eating a bunch of torpedoes. Well, rolling in the air. Yeah, I think it is rolling in the air. That's what I get for not knowing my music. Mr. Duke of York. Nope, he's turning out and away, so that means he's a bad target to launch torpedoes at. Doesn't mean we can't just, like, panic launch at Omaha in the hopes that maybe he'll come in. Really not thinking that those are going to make it there in time. In fact, I would be willing to bet that this Omaha is going to end up dead before the torpedoes ever actually impact. So let's see if we can't bait him into shooting at me. Because reasons. Even sailing backwards. Also because reasons. And he's about to die. That Leon wanted nothing. Wanted none of his business. Prince of Wales things. Ooh. I think it might be a touch too soon there. I'm detected by a kamikaze R. Guaranteed. Predictive torp launches say torpedoes reload too fast in this game. So if nothing else, we might get lucky and find ourselves a kamikaze R in this mix. In this mess. Ugh. Oh, he's doing what I thought he was gonna do. I think he's doing it enough for me to hit him, but... Ooh, kamikaze R off in this direction. Well... Death is an illusion. Okay. So let's go see if we can't find ourselves a kamikaze R. My torpedoes are down, so definitely something to be worried about. Hopefully, if I go spot this guy, these guys will be able to jump in here and help. We're going to save the torpedoes, though, for when we do get in close and inconvenient to him. My guess is he bailed on the backside, personally. Oh, missed the... Managed to nuke his engine. And he's back up. And I just flat missed. That's lovely. Well, we did some damage. And we should be in a halfway decent position to launch a pretty good attack on one of these two enemy ships. Which one? I don't know which yet. Obviously not the close one, because there's a lion in the way. No, lion! No! And now I can't even engage him. Awesome. Whew. If I were in New York, what would I do? Run, run, run. Ah, screw it. What's... Maybe we'll get lucky and someone will get him to damage control party or something. I think he's actually going to end up... I think he's going to end up going to beach himself, which is fine. YOLO Warrior! Bye, Felicia! No! Well, that hurt, but it really wasn't that bad. Maybe we can get a Fubuki to add to the fun. Let's go chase down Fubuki. Where's my Congo? Hey, Buki! Rip indeed. That was like a lot of my hit points just kerplooey. Now, if I was Fubuki-chan, and I wanted to cause havoc in all of the world, Where would I go? Iron Bottom Sound! That's where... Oh, I lost a torpedo tube in that mix. Ouchies. Ouchies! I've got a choo-choo train horn. And Buki's dead. Dang it. When the French battleships come out and they give us the non-premium version if we unlock them, will you have to regrind the XP to unlock the modules again? I don't think so. I think they're giving them to you and you get to keep them that way. That's my understanding, but Wargaming hasn't officially announced one way or the other. So I don't know. Shinonome next? No, I don't think so. I do want a rematch in Akatsuki really, really bad, so I'm going to take Akatsuki. And then from there, I think we will have time for maybe one more afterwards. So we'll do this. Lil, wait a minute. Where is Lil Will still around? Lil Will, let me know if you're in the chat. I know there's a bit of a delay. Will Hippo is asking what I want for what I'm having for dinner. Oh, of course. How about this matchmaking after all of the garbage beforehand? I am literally I am being detected by basically everything. No, I want to know what their stats are compared to mine. Really? Oh, I gotta actually hover over it. Yep, worse concealment than that. Worse concealment. Oh, I have better concealment than the Ernst Gade. Than the... Apparently I have everything. Okay, you're still here. Pick the next ship after Akatsuki. This is by far the worst matchmaking I have ever seen. Very slim pickings. It means we're gonna have to be like on our A plus game. Well, they got two battleships, a Queen Elizabeth and a Texas, but everything else is a jerk. What exactly are the benefits of premium ships? You don't have to retrain captains to put in them. They're supposed to have better income earning potential, and all of their XP is automatically, basically, all of their XP is automatically elite ship XP that can be converted right away. Well, pick one. Błyskawica or Molotov, pick one. It's having sailboat fuel for dinner. I'll be lucky if I'm not eating salt water by the end of this mess. As for what am I having? I haven't decided what I want for dinner yet. My guess is it's probably the grand old favorite of every male my age. Pizza. Pizza the Hut! Okay, so Błyskawica will be the one that we finish the stream on. We will not play Montana. Yeah, I've got Błysk. Oop. Pepsi. We've got ourselves a Pepsi Cola. I'm half tempted just to launch widespreads at these things, because I don't think there's any way of ever... Oop. Eigel. Yes. No, don't go away. I want you to stay there, dang it. Fine. We'll just play this Russian gunboaty. Nope. 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 Straight nope. You see how nope that was? That was 100% nope. Beer, the liquid diet. Beer is good and stuff. Protected, so the Eigel is out of his smoke, or the Pepsi is around the corner, which is exactly what it is. we're good. Oh, I got something with a torpedo. That was the Eagle that I got with a torpedo. Guaranteed. I think he doesn't have a, I don't think he has the repair module. Yeah, he's flooding. Boy, that stinks. Depending on how much longer he has left on his repair, that sucks. Oh, of course. These are more for the Queen Elizabeth than they are for anything, but if I hit the Eagle with them, I won't complain about that either. Especially since it seems like all their destroyers went, ooh, what is this? Ernst Gade! No! We've been foiled! Not without me having done quite a bit of damage to him, though. Yep. No! Help me! Eagle! 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 Really want to... Cleveland, help kill the Ernst Gade. At this point, it's kind of one of them things where it's like, well, maybe I'll get lucky and, and we'll get more torpedoes off on the Ernst Gade. That would be absolutely hilarious, by the way. We're like, well, we didn't get one, so we'll get the other with torpedoes. Oh, well, if we can't... Fine, well, since you've basically set the mandate... Fine, I suppose we'll do the Montana. Yeah, we'll probably only have time for one more at the end of this. I also don't think we're gonna get any luck with our Ernst Gade. That makes me sad. Makes me very, very sad. Well, let's keep pushing on over. Well, we don't have any support though. Ah, you only live once. I don't know that Montana is the best battleship, but it is a fairly good battleship. Ooh, Furutaka there, though. We're just gonna launch and run. I don't think any of those are actually going to hit the Pensacola. That's more just for, well, maybe we'll get lucky. Just kind of depends. Everything just kind of depends. Have you noticed that? Nope. Too far ahead of him. Well, maybe not. Boy, he'd have to be dumb to hit that. Hey, well, we got our Notzer in. There's the Ernst Gade. Who is... Ouch! Yeah, apparently I'm useless because I have absolutely no freaking support. Well, one of two things is going to happen with those torpedoes. You're going to either smack an Ernst Gade or maybe get lucky with the Pepsi, but both of those seem highly unlikely. we're detected, so there's the gate again. And unfortunately, I think this is the end of me. It was nice. Yeah. We're just not getting any friggin' any good luck today with destroyers, apparently. Well, I can't say I didn't try. Yep. So that was bad. I guess we'll be one more battle in the Montana, and we'll never speak of tonight ever again with destroyers. Make sure we get the real Montana here. This is America, dang it. Oh, he's in Missouri. And exterior. Need all sorts of flags. And to battle! Yeah, tonight has not been a good night with destroyers. So, I don't know what the heck the deal is. Apparently, I'm just not awake. So, here's to hoping Montana is better. Especially since, really need to bring up my WTR and destroyers because, oh, I think the destroyer luck on the stream has not been terribly good. And part of it is, well, a large part of that is my lack of situational awareness is actually really, really hurting that. So I wonder what map it's going to be, and I wonder if there's going to be a tier 10 carrier. No, there's not, but there's a Conqueror on their team. Great. And a Yami. Also not great. And there's like 8 billion freaking destroyers right now. Okay, well, with all that in mind, the map is north. And that's the direction we need to go. That's about the only thing that's positive that has happened today is that we managed to maintain a pretty good win rate. We're at about 58%. I'm content with. Obviously, that's going to drop with the Akatsuki battle not ending well, so... Whee. Yeah. Well... Let's see what we can accomplish here. I don't know, this ought to be kind of interesting. He knows the Some days I have, you know, ridiculously awesome days in destroyers, and some days I have really bad days. Today is a really bad day. So, well, Zeus is asking on any tips how to play Nagato well. Well, I would say that my recommendation is that you play the ship more in the medium range than the short range. Mostly because the ship's accuracy is quite excellent at in the medium ranges. It's good at the long ranges, but I think the ship is better at the medium ranges. And that would be my recommendation for where to set it up and sit it. And then from there you can pick and choose targets. You got to really place yourself so that you've got a whole lot of broadside targets to shoot at. But once you've done that, there's a lot of things that can be done to really help out your team and translate that into wins. Nagato does not suffer from the Royal Navy battleship line problems. Apparently my aim is so garbage right now I can't even keep can't even get decent hits off of ships that I should be smacking. Well, maybe we'll get lucky here. Oh, jeez, there's 2 friggin' destroyers over here. Are you kidding me? Come on, give me a good hit on this Iowa. Need some... Yes! There's some confidence inspiring. Of course. I'm bow in and I take 15,000 damage. And of course he would turn in at this moment and completely negate all hopes of me ever doing any damage, so why not? Or I'll just do 14,000 damage because raisins. Nothing would please me more than to nuke this gearing, but I don't know that it's going to happen. He's not moving. He should be moving. And of course, RNG says, no, you will not hit him with any real damage. Okay, so we know that somewhere between here and there that gearing probably launched. Oh, look, incoming Conqueror BS. Well, that's good news. I'm hoping we can get out and surprise this Iowa here. Especially since he's close enough. Well, he's turning in.
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
Who wants... Oh, nope, he's dead. And no kill for us. 100% wasted salvo. Alright. And here's incoming BS fire from Conqueror. I freaking hate that ship so much. Let's, we're just gonna turn and we're gonna let them have these two caps, of course. Spotted by something, I have no idea what it is, where it is. As I'm trying to get all of the spamming in on the repair there. And look at that! Start me on fire in another place, please. So I can burn my damage control party. Goodness gracious. This is the world we live in. This is the world we live in. And it's not very nice. And because there are all sorts of not great things happening at this cap, I'm gonna try and see if maybe we'll get lucky with the spotting plane spotting, but... Take that, destroyer! Yeah, the gearing was definitely spotting me, but... Z-52 is the one that was in that cap. And the amount of regerts he's about to have if he survives the torpedoes, really high. Give me something! Yay! 2,000 damage! And we got the Chung Mu. Whoop, 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 whoop. Torpedoes. Don't potato, whiskey. Don't potato. Do not channel your inner land warrior. Just keep sailing. Just keep sailing. Wow, that's really loud. And we overshot him. That sucks. Okay, Yami is coming directly in. How can I split his attention here? I'm gonna try and sneak up to this Missouri, but I really think that this Yamato is going to end up not exposing anything to me. Ah! Welcome back, Alex. I'm detected by aircraft, of course. Just keep turning, just keep turning. Yay! 11,000 damage! You know, I seem to remember time back in closed beta when it would have been very, very hard to do that much damage to him. Yeah, see, he's turning to... He's doing the smart thing. He's turning his guns to engage the highest level threat, but simultaneously is engaging the ones that he thinks are actually going to hurt him the most. Yes! Eat it! You've been a very, very naughty destroyer, but today you have died. Come on, guns. And nothing but bounces! Because Yamato... Where are your guns go? Yeah, he's going behind the island. Just keep turning, just keep turning. It would be nice to be able to catch this Yamato broadside. Nope, he's gonna end up dead. Lo Yang being a jerk face. Bye, Yami. Bye, Felicia, as they say. Nope, nope, nope. Unless he turns in, that's a big pile of nope. Quad Citadel! Balanced Warish! That was pretty good. I don't think he anticipated that one. We'll buy that for $1. Okay, so now it's just a matter of Lo Yang. Nonsensical shenaniganry. Yeah, he's hiding behind an island. That's a good place for him. Just stay there. Oh no! What? Apparently I can still hit him. Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think so. Well, I can with with those. And there, miss. Because good job me. Yeah, well, you know, that balance is totally reliant upon the fact that he was broadside at the time they impacted. I was legitimately not anticipating any hits there at all because when I shot it, you saw how it was led. It didn't exactly lead correctly. And I was legitimately concerned that I was just flat out going to miss. There's the Lo Yang again. Well, I managed to get some decent damage there off on him. And we've got the Lo Yang is pretty much going to be perma-spotted, so our next salvo is going to be on him with the hopes that maybe we can gearing him like like that poor gearing. Nope, he's slowed down. Good job on him. Very good slowdown on his part. So we're just gonna try and rush him and see what can happen here. Yes, hey, it's your Peacekeeper, although this is our last match, and I'm hoping to do way better than this. So the Lo Yang is still in his smoke. I'd assume that in real life, U.S. captains would Us captains would have lost our jobs, yeah. Now, come on now. Monty's guns aren't completely BS accurate. They're balanced, Tvorish. I run the same exact build on this ship as I do on my Iowa, and it is 100% worth it. And it does at times have some really BS accuracy and allow me to do things kind of like that. But at the end of the day, we've done decent. So, I don't know. How's STW going? I don't know. It's been a long time since I've logged into the STW TeamSpeak, to be honest with you. Mostly because I've not had any real free time to actually play. So, going up against the Conqueror, I'm hoping that the other Montana can kind of keep him preoccupied, but I have a feeling this match is going to be over before I can actually engage him. He's buying an island, and unless he kills somebody, I don't think I'm going to be able to get any salvos off on him. So. Victory horns. Quick, somebody die! Die so that we can continue on our balancing mission. Oh, come on! You can't tell me that... Yeah, I was gonna say... Oh, we're gonna get a good hit off on him. That's for sure. 15 grand for finishing it out. Nice. Well, this ain't too bad. Have you started doing a Russian accent when you play Russians? Yes. You will see that lots in this one, Tvorish, I promise you. Well, we seem to do alright. Fireproof somehow. Dreadnought somehow. Celebrating the Lunar New Year. Huh. And number 1 on our team. Gotta love it. Well, at least we finished the live stream off halfway decently. It's been kind of a rough one, so let's go to our stream schedule here. Again, today is the 20th. The next one will be this Saturday, the 24th, at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. And as with always, you know, check the description of this live stream if you want to get in on the Discord server. There's also information there for those who would like to donate money. You're certainly welcome to do so. I will see you guys on the 24th of February. I'm going to go crash and take a nap and hopefully wake up and be able to play a little bit better and fix that destroyer score, because that was... it's just bad. It's just really bad. So at least we finished off on the upswing there in the Montana. It was a pretty solid game. But anyway, I hope you guys really enjoyed it. I'm UrPeaceKeeper. Like, comment, subscribe, and thank you for watching.